Welcome to Thoughts Roundup. Well, Don, my brother, older than I was, joined the Navy. And I wanted to join because he did. But I had to wait until I was 17 to go. And so anyway, when I finally got 17, I joined the Navy. Homesick, oh goodness, homesick. I can't tell you how homesick I was. But Don had done it, so I had to do it. And so I hadn't seen him in a long time. I think it was over a year. And he had been on a rocket ship, SMR 401, I believe. And then when he became a frogman, of course, some of you know what that is and some might not. That's what they call Navy SEALs during that time. A frogman. And so anyway, I hadn't seen him in about a year. He was on APD 125. And but he was not allowed to say where he was in the world because they were on special missions and that sort of thing, and the Korean War was going on, and nobody knew where he was. He could write, but he couldn't give his location. So I had no clue where he was. And one morning I was on watch on the USS Smalley DD-565 destroyer. And so I was on watch up on the forecastle and the bow, and I looked out and I saw a ship come in, and it was APD 125. And I knew by the insignia, the markings on the little thing that they put on there, almost like a painted flag of some kind. But I knew it. And I thought, ooh, that's Don's ship. Now, can you imagine that? Who could ever think about what a coincidence that was? And they anchored, and we were already anchored. And I asked my commanding officer, I said, that's my brother's ship there. You suppose I could get relieved of my watch? So he got me a relief. And whenever I turned and was walking, I was going back towards the fantail, and I got midships. And I met my brother. He was already on my ship, walking towards me. He had seen the USS Smalley and knew that it was my ship. And he had caught a ride. He had asked somebody that had a boat that I guess they were running to the shore and back, or either they were helping to settle the ship in as far as the anchor. And they brought him to my ship and he came up on the fantail and walked up and met me midships. And it was so nice. It was in Japan, and we had the privilege of going ashore that night and getting a hotel room and staying together all night. And it was such a nice thing. It was just such a nice thing. And I guess I have no real moral to the story, but I just kind of wanted to tell you. But I want to tell you tomorrow, I want to tell you something about the Navy and my brother's a frogman that does have a moral to it. Thank you. Thank you for listening today.